Remy, why you talking about that man like that? That's not nice. When you were broke and you was in jail, was he broke? Who was putting money on your books?
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video is people's reaction to the drama going on between Remy Ma and Papoose that is going on. Everybody's talking about it and we want to get, because some people are saying that Remy Ma is bitter, some people are saying that Papoose is angry, some people are saying that, like, some people believe in fact, let me know which side it is. If you're wondering what we're talking about, I already posted the full live video of both of them. Remy Ma's live, Papoose response to Remy Ma's live is on this channel. Go check it out. These are the videos before this particular video, so go check it out. I'll also link it down in the description so you can just easily catch up. They are long lives, okay, so get something doing while you listen to what both of them are saying. But I feel like you have to listen to what both of them are doing, saying, before you come join in this conversation of people's opinion and perspective about this. And this old drama, before I go on, this old drama started off when Papu's girlfriend Carissa went on the breakfast show to promote a new movie, and she was asked about the dynamic and she wanted to talk about it, and that was what triggered what's her name, Remy Ma, to come on live to rant. Somebody asked about that. So yeah, anyway guys, let's go check out people's response to this entire drama. And I'm also going to leave a couple of clips of some of the jabs that Remy Ma threw at Papoose that got people talking. Okay, so let's go check it out and then we'll come back and talk more.
I literally let people say that, oh, infidelity ain't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that. You know that. I was paying rent in a house that I pay rent in at least 3 different apartments that I never seen a day in my life. And you know what I came home to? I have shit. I have $1 when I came home. I keep saying, but you cheated. Why? Because that's what the internet told y'all? Because I didn't have to come on and tell y'all when me and my husband stopped sleeping in the same bed. I moved on. And when I woke up one day and got tired of taking care of people and protecting them and maintaining their image, that's when everybody was mad. I don't even, you know what? I don't even know who he is today. Let me rephrase that. Because the person that I married in 2008, that's not who this is now. Now he's a wife.
Remy, why you talking about that man like that? That's not nice. When you were broke and you was in jail, was he broke? Who was putting money on your books? It's so sad when hurt people try to hurt people because you genuinely thought that he was going to allow you to cheat on him publicly and he was just going to forgive you and stay with you like he's some bum ass. And the Clarissa lady genuinely seems like she is enjoying his company, loving him for who he is, or even just simply liking him for who he is. And you didn't think that he was going to move on. That's the problem. Even if he did pawn your jewelry, you don't have enough money to go get more. You shouldn't even want that back. Where's all that black love energy that you was given on your first season of Love and Hip Hop? That lady really went on live ranting like that. Please take her phone. And even if he was the brokest person you ever been with, why would you make a baby with him? So you trying to say your battle rapper boyfriend make more than Papoose? Why we couldn't just let the lawyers handle this? How did we get involved in this? What were we supposed to do with that information, guys?
When it comes down to Remy and Papoose, I would never do another live. I would never make another video.
Okay.
It's given desperate. Okay? Now, if this man wasn't with nobody, okay, if Papoose wasn't with nobody, she could make all the videos and do the lives, whatever she want to do. But he's with somebody. And on top of him being with somebody, okay, a lot of people saying, well, why he don't sign the divorce papers? They might have properties. They may have investments. You just never know. His lawyer may be telling him not to do it. Okay? If he wanted to be with her, he'll be with her. He's where he want to be right now. All right? Now, I don't know what may change down the line. I know that was her husband. But sometimes we fumble people. All right? So, by her sitting there making that video, I just seen Papoose doing whatever he was doing with his girlfriend. They was like training or something, and he was helping out with the gloves on the other side. My thing is, why all of a sudden they made that video, and then all of a sudden you make this video or go live? And people are reposting the clippings of the videos, you know, whatever she was saying in a live. Baby, one thing about me, and I done been hurt too, okay? Baby, I'm going to go ahead and take that hurt behind closed doors. I'm not going to give people more than what they need to talk about, okay? It's giving a little desperate. That's what she's giving, okay? Eventually, you will get that divorce, and he will sign those papers. And you push it. Do whatever you need to do. Talk to your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Hugs and love. Be blessed. I don't think that man is going back. I think that man is where he want to be. J-Lo.
Child, Remy and Papoose going back and forth on live was just not in my stack of cards. Now, honestly, I love a good messy tea. I ain't gonna lie. But I am not here for that, because what are y'all doing? Like, y'all been married for all this time, got these kids, built, you know what I'm saying, your careers together, and, you know, he held her down. What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he calling her. Now, listen, I heard both sides, okay? And I ain't here to say who's right or who's wrong. But Pap said that Remy been cheating. That's what he said. That's what he said. But then Remy was just like, you know, she knew that Pap was going to be, you know, messing around with other women when she was locked down. She was just mad. Like, I mean, I get it, but if you already knew that, then, I mean, listen, when she said that Pap needed somewhere to stay, and that's why he's with Clarissa, I saw the interview that she did on the Breakfast Club, and she was saying that she didn't really like boys or whatever until she was about 15. So some people in the comments was like, well, maybe, you know, he was like the first guy to really show her a lot of attention. Maybe this is like her first real relationship. You never know. But Remy was just like, you know, she 30, you got money. Papoose just needs somewhere to stay. But what is all this for? Is it about finances? Because it seems like both parties have moved on. Everybody is in different relationships. So what is the real problem here? Because Remy was saying, like, basically trying to make it seem like Papoose ain't got no money for real. Like, his finances a little shaky. And then here come Papoose talking about, oh, I wrote 90% of her lyrics. Sir, we already knew that. That is not news to us. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when she came out and they got on Love and Hip Hop, and he came out with Black Love, and they was doing, you know, good, I was really rooting for them. But that just goes to show you should not be romanticizing these relationships, especially these celebrities, especially the ones that been on Love and Hip Hop. No shade, but yeah, I'm not here to say who's right or wrong. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. What y'all think?
Y'all, so if y'all have not seen Remy Ma's live where she was talking about Papoose, this is why I said that he's a narcissist, and he's a covert. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. You will never spot that they're narcissists because they come off as the nice guy, the sweet guy. Everybody's like, oh, he's nice. You know, that's how coverts are. Anytime, you know what the word covert means? Google it, okay? So that's how I knew that he was a narcissist. And she's revealing to us even more. If y'all seen her live, she's basically, you can tell Clarissa Shields is the new supply, okay? She thinks she's won a prize, but it's going to take a life lesson to teach her what she really needs to know. Remy Ma said that he has a gambling problem. He's not a responsible parent. He abandoned their first child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell she's been protecting him. I knew when I seen that whole cheating thing, I knew that she did not cheat on him for no reason. I knew that it was something that we didn't know. I think she's trying to protect him. She just don't want to have the drama. But you could tell Clarissa is the new supply. You're with a married man. You're with someone who doesn't want to get a divorce, who's attached to another woman. That's how you know women like that. They have very, very, very low self-esteem. And she's a narcissist as well. The fact that you would go try to get a man who's taken, try to get a man who's in a relationship, try to get a man who just had a baby, try to get a man who's living with a woman, try to get a man who has any type of situation or dealing with another woman, you have very low self-esteem. Especially the fact that she doesn't have any kids of her own. Y'all, new supply, she's going to go around and find out herself, okay? She's going to find out herself. And then I think he's not claiming a son. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how y'all, just keep watching. Keep watching. And let me tell you something. All that stuff that he's doing, he's trying to do it to get a reaction out of Remy Ma. That's what he wants, okay? He wants to make it seem like she's the bad guy. He wants to make it seem like Clarissa Shields is the perfect person, because most people, they'll be like, oh, well, you know, it seems like your life is good, so, you know, obviously the other person was the problem. But y'all, one thing about life is you got to keep on living it to see. Everybody's going to see exactly what they need to see. So I know that he's not trying to get a divorce from Remy Ma. I know he's not. Okay, they do that on purpose. I had so many women on my live last night that literally their husbands did not want to get a divorce to them. When I tell you they are obsessed with the old supply, They become obsessed with them. They become obsessed. I had a woman last night on my live. She's been divorced from the narcissist for 10 years. And he has another new supply. And he came back from 10 years ago trying to make her life a living hell. It's because he hates that new supply. And I'm going to do a video about this. When a narcissist move on to another supply and they figure out that supply isn't you, they get hateful towards that new supply. They start hating them. They will still be with them because they have to be with somebody. And they need to be with somebody who they know won't leave them. But they end up hating that person, okay?
Papoose alleges that he wrote 90% of Remy Ma's records. Unfortunately, y'all are listening to anything that comes out of my mouth, especially water-sign men that are heartbroken. Interesting. Couldn't be me. Doctor, get the colonoscopy because he's full of shit. Pump the beat. Immaculate words of Jay-Z, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And I'm going to break this down to you real quick. He says since they met in 2004, he's written 90% of her raps. Okay, so we look at the 266 songs that she wrote, 24 you could take off the top because that's before and after him. Okay, so we have 242, 90% of that is 217. In his catalog, he has about 660 records. So 24% of the things that he has written, he has not gotten paid for. Mind you, you were writing your debut album 2005. Her album was coming out 2005. Y'all met 2004. You say you didn't charge her because that was your wife. You didn't get married in 2008. Again, the numbers not matching up. Not only were you writing your debuts around the same time, because you're giving away free raps during your debut writing process, you got shelved into 2013. Nobody's booking Papoose after 2006. Let's be honest about that. So you're giving away free work, 24% of your work while you're shelved for free. Interesting. Does that make sense to y'all? Remy Ma's peak chart spot was 27. Yours was 93 as a feature. 95 Papoose songs right now. So you're writing the hits for the girl, but you can't write a hit for yourself. I'm a little confused as to what's going on here. Mind you, the shit that is the best from Remy Ma, before she met you, after she stopped dealing with you. So now you're taking credit for the shit that wasn't really hitting in her career. My thing is, at best, you're a liar. At worst, you got hoed out because you wrote all of this shit, didn't get paid for it, sat down with her, while she's in prison, and then got cheated on. You auntie them. Rashida ass type. Like, damn.
Damn, Remy Ma was going extra hard wearing matching outfits with her side man in public. As a whole married woman, why didn't you file them damn divorce papers, girl? How was you doing this with this man since 2022 and still going home with your husband up in the house? I don't get it. Well, I guess Remy Ma calls herself beating Papoose to the punch because she said that he was threatening to put out pictures and videos of her. So I guess she said she'll put them out her damn self. And these are the pictures where they are just all over the place, out the country and everything. My concern for Remy Ma is that she's been saying that Papoose isn't paying bills, that she was paying rent when she was in jail and everything else. He's pawning jewelry. But it looks like she just done traded him out for another man that's going to do the same damn thing. Papoose is saying you buying his jewelry, you buying this man a chain, you taking care of this man. So what's the difference? Leaving your husband that you got children and everything with that waited for you while you were in jail to just be with another young guy that you got to pay for everything with as well. This is how the devil tricks you. If you're not happy in your marriage, maybe you need to take a break from your marriage. But to just jump up in bed with another man that ain't no damn better than your husband, this is how you get tricked out the bag. I just think you need to take a break, girl. I mean, you seem happy in the videos, but a lot of times you might have been happy because you knew your husband still was in the house waiting for you. It's like you had a security while you were out there having fun. Once Papoose is gone with Clarissa, whoever he's going to be with, I hope you are happy with this choice. Because the fact that this young dude would let you live with your husband for 2-3 years and y'all been doing all of this kind of makes me think that he's also been in it for whatever he can get out of it. For a man to love you and know that you living up in the house with your husband for the last 2-3 years, most men that really love you would never want you to be in a house with your husband in close proximity with a man like that when he really wanted you. So be careful.
Listen, there's a reason why I stay out of married folks' business, because with Remy and Pap just airing each other out, you can never tell when people really just done or if this is just we don't know. Clarissa, baby, I would run far away from that man. And not because I don't think Pap is a good man. I don't know him to say whether he is or not. But anytime you enter a situation like that and it's messy, like it's not clearly it's not done, nothing good can come of that. Like, I'm sorry. Then you on here talking about things take time, and don't nothing take that time, honey. If people want to get divorced and get that paper signed, people get the divorce and get the paper signed. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people saying that Remy is bitter. I don't know if that's what I would describe it. And it's so hard because, again, we're from the outside looking in, and it reminds me of what Nene Leakes had said about her and her late husband. She was saying because people had this perception of who Greg was, Nene could have came on here and said, Greg, up and down, and people wouldn't believe it. So I think that's the same thing with Pat. Like, because we have been presented with Pap as this, and I'm not saying that he's not, but just this like outstanding husband. Like, we can't believe what Remy is saying. Well, some of us can't believe what she's saying. Either way, like I said, if I was Clarissa, like, I think Remy's just like saying, hey girl, I'm trying to tell you what somebody didn't tell me. You can do better. You can find better. But if she is gonna stay, I do agree with Remy, like, even if there are even hinting at that situation, it should just be like, next question, because anything could be perceived as you talking about their situation, because it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Papers are not signed. A baby's involved. It just messy. And I think like it messed up her movie. I ain't even see the movie. I may have to watch it tonight because I need a movie to watch tonight. But it's just like, damn, girl, you have a movie made about you. Like, that's what we should have been talking about. Like, now it's, again, being overshadowed. And I just hate that for my girl, Ryan, because I think she probably would have bodied that role. So maybe I'll watch it tonight on my phone and see how it was. But damn.
Please go down in the comment section, share your thought, let me know what you think about this drama down in the comment section, okay? Like I said, if you're still wondering what everybody's talking about, I have Remy Ma's live Instagram live on this page, and I have Papoose Instagram response to Remy Ma's response on this page, so you can go check it out so you get full context of what we're talking about. But let me know what you think. Do you believe what Remy Ma is saying? Do you believe Papoose? Do you think that Remy Ma is bitter? Do you think that Papoose is just capping and all that? Let me know your own thought down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts, okay? So for me, I watch both lives, and in this dynamic, this situation, like I personally, my opinion, I believe Remy Ma. And this is something that a lot of women do. They'll be in a relationship that does not serve them, but rather than them to walk away, they'll just be there holding it together. And the sister that was talking about how Remy Ma was out there gallivanting with other men, da 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 da. At that time, like Remy Ma said, they were not together they were not together, but they were living in the same house. If you're married, you know that there's things like this where you and your husband, you're having it, and outsider don't know. And I've seen some people do this where they are married but they are single, they are divorced in their mental health, but not justifying anybody that's cheating under their vows or anything. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, for me, Remy Ma just got fed up of being the one to push for everything. And I know people are saying that, oh, she degraded, she started dating somebody that she's spending her money on. And for me, I'm still giving her the side eye, girl, why are you doing that? What use is that guy to you? Why are you doing that? But also, it could just be that she's fed up. She's the one pushing everything, doing everything. And it's almost like Papoose is just there. And coming for someone like me, that one of the things I want, because I would say like Remy Ma and Papoose. I know I'm pronouncing that name here. It's Papoose. uh, I know you guys will come for me with the way I'm pronouncing it. Remy Ma and Paps, the way they go back, if you are the type of person like myself that you're looking for a life partner, somebody to do life with, and you marry someone like Pops, that it seems like you are the one carrying the brunt of the work, it just seems like then what are you there for? Now, what are you there for? Paps is, for me personally, Paps is very concerned about how the public perceive him. Where I kind of give everything the side high, first of was when the whole black love thing. I love black love. I like, come on, I love black, but the way he was doing it, that was his brand, that was their brand. I'm just like, that's what we thought about with Smith and Jada Pinkett until things came out. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. But another thing is that he went on talking about how he had Remy down when she was in jail, how she cheated multiple times, but she took him. We know men. Which man do you want to be cheating on repeatedly and he will stay if he's not getting something out of it? If there's nothing. So what was the catch there? What was the catch? That she cheated on you repeatedly, you took her back, she went back again, she cheated. So why were you still there? We know most men. I know some people say, "Oh, Paps is he's a different type of man. He's a beaut man." See, we don't know what goes on in people's marriage. What we see is just the surface. It can be so deep than what we think. And the truth is that we might not even comprehend why Remy Ma is fed up and over it, because that is our own struggle. That is what you want out of a relationship and what another person wants out of a relationship are two different things. Some people just want somebody that they will come home to. They are fine. You like, don't give them any affection, don't give them any money, they are fine. Some people want somebody that they want to build life with. So whatever Remy Ma is looking for, or whatever I feel like she's looking for, maybe she wasn't getting it in the relationship, in the marriage, and that's why she's over it. Do I think she's bitter? I don't think she's bitter. But also, Pop's talking about how he wrote her songs. Okay, I think a lot of us kind of feel like if you're a partner, you run things through your partner. If you have a husband, a wife, and you're doing something, you run it through them. Especially when both of you are on the same career, like, oh, babe, what do you think about this? And the person will put their inputs here and there and there. I don't see, that's not news. Like, that's not news. So I just feel like both of them, they are both are going through it. I feel like Remy Ma is over it, and Papoose cannot comprehend that the fact that she's over it. Me personally, because his own rant was just all over the place. Even though Remy Ma, yes, but the fact that I feel like Papoose was with Remy Ma because of what Remy Ma was bringing to him, not genuinely, and I feel like that's why he's angry. My opinion, I know some people will disagree, and it's fine. Disagree. Let's have the conversation. My opinion, the only reason why he's angry is not because he loves Remy Ma, is the fact that the service Remy Ma provide is no longer there for him, and he doesn't like that. Yes, he has a new girlfriend, so he has a new girlfriend. The new girlfriend will not bring what Remy Ma brings to the table for him, or whatever. I don't know whatever the thing is. It could be money, it could be comfort. She will not. Don't get it twisted. And that's why he's angry, and that's why he will come back and talk and all that. But yeah, then I want to talk about his new girlfriend. Is it Carissa? She just has to be careful because they said she has a new movie out, and rather than us talking about a new movie, which I did not even know she has a new movie out, we are talking about Remy Ma and Paps. The truth is that when she goes out and these questions are brought up about Pops, and she should just try and answer it in a very slick way and just leave it, like just short, simple drop. Don't elaborate. And I feel like that's what caused all this back and front. Because now they've overshadowed your interview with Breakfast Club. Nobody's even talking about the Breakfast Club interview or the work you're doing or and all that. Nobody. They're talking about Irma's life, Papu's response. So girl, wise up. Sometimes you remove yourself from situations, especially when they are still actively married. These people are still married. Remove yourself. When they ask you, tell them you have no right to speak on it, that because they are working their issues. Waka. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be supporting this channel and this guy. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.